Alright, let's hope the dog runs to the left this time. I wish there was a way to, like, manipulate his RNG, but he's actually there 24 hours a day, even if you come at night. Yeah, so he did the bad thing. He didn't do it quite as bad this time. Anyway, even if you come at night, the dog's still there, so you can't get around him. Oh, I screwed it up. Dude, that was really bad. The bike was like bouncing on the front wheel for like 2 entire seconds. So funny story, the song that I'm listening to right now is the song from the Demon in Geometry Dash that I beat the other day. And like, it's a good song, but like, it's like PTSD. Well, I only had like 905 attempts in that level too. Welcome back to Bronick. Yeah, I think it was 903. We're back with Arnold Palmer. Arnold. Oh my gosh. Arnold. Nope, I give up. Anyway, do you mean as in the drink? Bro, I literally can't even talk. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, that guy's dead, but like, I didn't know if you were making some kind of joke and I wasn't getting it. The brick. Thank you for reminding me of the brick. Thank you for doing it early enough that the chat message came through in time also. There's the brick right there. I love when the Discord message, like, join the Discord message spams when, like, I only have people who are already in the Discord in my stream. I should make it count chat messages from people who aren't in my Discord. No, don't kill me, but, okay, the bat didn't kill the runwork. Anyway, I should make it, like, only, yeah, it wouldn't be that hard. I just have to update the list manually occasionally when people who don't have the same name came in to stream. We don't have the same name on Discord and Twitch, right? But also, that's writing more code that I don't really want to write, because I kind of got burnt out on writing code for Perrybot, honestly. After I spent, like, maybe a total of 30 hours on the eval because I wanted to do it a certain way and it was not working. I'm kind of done. Matches the letters of the name to use. Yeah, it wouldn't be that difficult. Except for, like, people who have vastly different names, like Gamer. This is a pretty clean segment for it being really bad. We saved 7/10 whole more of a second. Yeah, I knew you had the exceptions. Bro, I love how far you get in this run in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. After 4:10, I'd be like running through stasis, right? In any percent. But instead, I've gone like from Lurelin Village to Central Hyrule. It's kind of ridiculous. It's part of why I love this category so much, because you're always getting somewhere. I mean, I know in any percent you're always traveling around, but you don't go nearly as far. And it takes about the same amount of time. Well, it takes about the same amount of time for me anyway. It takes 10 minutes faster for better people. But the point is that any percent just isn't as interesting. Although it is more fun to run, I have to say. It's like you're doing it's more interesting in that you're doing different tricks. Like Hyrule Bike Challenge is more interesting in that you see more places. Bro, I swear somebody's pranking me, because I keep thinking out of the corner of my eye that, like, the chat box is updating. Because, like, obviously it's visible when, like, a new chat message comes in, but I'm pretty sure it's just me being stupid, or looking at the timer. So, like, I'm mostly looking at the stream, but on my second monitor I can see, like, just in my peripheral vision enough to see, like, when the colors update. Sometimes when, like, I'm really in the red on the timer, I'll think that too, and I'm like, am I really getting more red? Like, did the color change worse because I'm now 2 minutes behind instead of 15 seconds? Shoot, we're bad on fuel. We're actually really behind on fuel. We should be in the middle of the bridge. Which actually I know exactly why we're like that, because I did this weird swerve to dodge something at the beginning of Pharaon. Or at the end of the jungle part. Which is still Pharaon, but, you know, whatever. Please, what? I got it good. As it turns out, I just have to stop overreacting. Yeah, I did it well. But I did the old skip, not the new one. Although I suspect the new one might be faster, I don't think I can do it in real runs yet. Remember when Breath of the Wild first came out and you're amazed by... Yeah, I was amazed by the graphics too. I mean, it was in 2017, so I know like really good games were out by then. But I hadn't played any of them. So I was, you know, a Nintendo child, so I hadn't played anything on the other like ridiculously high-powered consoles until Breath of the Wild. Which, of course, I first played in like June of 2018. Like, it had already been out for a good year and a bit before I played it, but... I mean, the graphics are still amazing. And they, like, obviously, I think this is going to be another Wind Waker where the graphics kind of hold up forever. Because, they're not, like, too realistic or too cartoony. I think they'll work pretty well for a long time. We're playing Super Mario Bros. On Super Nintendo. How old are you, like 40? We have a Super Nintendo and stuff, but I didn't play them forever. I only played on the... I know you're not that old, but like, it's just... Yeah, I have every Nintendo console except for some Game Boys and an N64. And a Switch Lite, I guess, but I don't know if that counts. I can play every Nintendo game except for Game Boy games and N64 games, we'll just say that. So I don't have all the DSs either, I only have a normal and a 3DS. Most of them are my parents', though. Like, I didn't get them. They weren't for me, you know? You're 16. Nice, nice. Okay, so we're like literally 7 seconds ahead of last run right now. GameCube and Switch, and that's it. RIP. I gotta say the Wii is probably the best console. Best Nintendo console, because you can play GameCube games, which is a ton of really good games. And you can play Wii games, which is also a ton of really good games. So, it's probably the best one to have. Yeah, the Wii U, I mean, there's nothing like really groundbreaking on the Wii U. It had Pikmin 3, and that's why we bought it, is for Pikmin. Shoot, that was really scuffed. Alright, gotta get back on the road. Even though this isn't actually a road. Want it for Wind Waker HD? You can just play Wind Waker on your GameCube, though. Oh, I didn't know item slides weren't in the original game. That makes sense then. I was like, can't you still MSS in HD? Or I mean in original, but that makes sense. That's the only other Wind Waker glitch I could think of, I'm gonna be honest. I know it doesn't always have the M in front of it, but it sounds stupid to say SS because then people think of, Skyward Sword. Double frame perfect trigger, I know. Man, manual super swim is like the stupidest thing ever. Like, the fact that people spend their time grinding categories that require manual super swim, like, excuse me, what? What kind of, like, drugs? I will be unbuffers. Yikes, dude, that's gotta suck. I remember when, like, I was watching when Linkus started to first do part of his super swim in his his hundo runs. I was watching when he first started to do part of it unbuffered, so that, like, he could save a little bit of time, and it saved him, like, 10 seconds or something, without all the pausa. That was pretty cool to watch, actually. I think the run died to Auction House, but it was a really cool run at first. Must suck to reset in the Wind Waker after like 4 minutes of cutscenes and then you miss one buffer and you're just screwed. Like, at least Breath of the Wild only has 1 minute and 10 seconds of cutscenes before you have to reset. It's actually more like 2 minutes because like the SOR could be really bad, but... Wind Waker's almost as bad as Twilight Princess with the 6 minute in SOR.
It is my pleasure.
I'm convinced that the people who run the older 3D Zelda games, especially 100%, are just insane. I mean, I know Breath of the Wild Hundo runners have to be a little bit cracked in the head also. Because otherwise, how the heck could you spend so much time on one run? Like, dude, I'd go insane. But not insane enough to do it again. But like with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess Hundo, I just don't get how they do it. It's probably just I haven't speedrun those games, so I don't know anything about them, so to me it seems like really intimidating. But... Sub 1310, Polish Champ? Yeah, we're losing time, dang it. I don't know how we lost time, or like what to, but we did. Darn it, 90%? Yeah, you're right though, it's literally something I could not do. I mean, I probably could do it, but it would take me too much learning, and I don't like learning things. Well, that's not necessarily true, but I don't like spending a ton of time learning like one trick. That's why Castle BTB was really infuriating for me for a really long time. Alright, we're losing a good chunk of time. It's all muscle memory, yikes, dude. Yeah, see, my muscle memory for like stasis clip doesn't even work, much less a literal precise arrow shot in the dark. That you only have a certain amount of time to aim before the fire goes out, probably. I don't know if it's one of those, but... Let's go. We're out of this really scary part. The next, like, 2 minutes are really docile. Three-shot bows help a lot. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Do you use a Great Eagle bow, or do you get, like, a... I'm stupid. A Forest Dweller's bow? Because I know Lionel bows shoot really slow, so that wouldn't be the best thing to use. Great Eagle bow, 5-shot Forest Dwellers, nice. I really like the Great Eagle bow. I know it's not like that special, because obviously there are bows that shoot more arrows or bows that shoot faster. But I really like something about it. I don't know what it is. I mean, the design's okay. Well, look, we literally didn't even clip the fence. That's time save with the world record right there. One bow, yeah, the Royal Guard's bow shoots faster. Especially if you have quick speed with it. Or quick speed, I'm stupid. Quick shot. Quick speed. Who am I? I swear I say things that sound like a casual would say them sometimes, and everybody's just like, okay. That's true, my trademark is just saying stupid stuff. I don't even know my right from my left. Let alone which bow and speed thing is faster than the Great Eagle bow. But I'm gonna be honest though, you literally have no idea how much effort it takes me sometimes to say something like, oh man, that angle is too far left. Like, I have to really think about it. Sound congested on stream. I have a lisp. It doesn't get worse than that. Well, it might, but... doesn't get a lot worse anyway. So I didn't really notice you sound congested on stream. I just thought that's what you sounded like. Although I guess everybody hates hearing their own voice, so... well, there must be like one random dude that's like really loves his voice, and he's the only person on the entire planet that feels that way. You heard I'm a hit and runner now. From whom? Sound extremely uninterested in anything. I strive to sound uninterested in everything. It just complements my aesthetic. But I mean, I don't do a very good job of it though. The poor doggo. Oh yeah, the dog. It killed my run. Besides, the dogs don't die in this game, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, I think that dog deserves it from killing so many of my runs before 10 seconds in. He's just living his best life. Yeah, living his best life, killing my speed runs. I wish he would go to sleep, though. If he would just sleep at any time of day, I wouldn't have to hit him anymore. Yeah, they're all immortal, exactly. So, in reality, I'm just like a fly in his face, you know? I'm just a passing annoyance. He probably lets me continue to do it because it's slightly amusing to him. Spent 2 hours trying to catch foxes, hilarious. Don't you know you can just get the master cycle and run him down in like 5 seconds? 5 head. Reasons why you never did the actual quests fair. I spent a long time trying to ride a goat once. I know you can't ride the goats in this game, but I spent like 2 hours on it. I mean, I didn't know that you couldn't at the time. There's also a long period of time that I spent when I was trying to make content for YouTube way back when. And by way back when, I mean like November of 2018. Anyway, I spent a long time trying to ride a Guardian Skywatcher with the motorcycle. Because you can obviously just glide down from anywhere and land on a Skywatcher, and that's not exciting. But I wanted to land the motorcycle on it. I spent an inordinate amount of time on that. It's not possible as far as I know. The motorcycle just slips off. The Deer Shrine quest. Oof, I just glided down from like one of the cliffs that's like really far away. I just glided down from one of those and there happened to be an RNG spawn deer there and I rode it in. That's a low. Second IL, nice. Your first would have been Ma Elia, right? Nice. I really like the name Ma Elia. I don't care about the shrine, the innards of the shrine at all, but I just really like how it sounds. Actually, most of the DLC shrine names have way better names than the vanilla ones. You've run into a ton, yeah. Yeah, I've seen a ton of your runs of it. Yeah, like the DLC shrines have just way better names, like Ruvo Korba and Ma Elia and what's the other one? Ecupormia. I really like that one too. But like all the other shrines are lame, like Mezzolo and actually some of them are okay. Like Kazatoki is fun to say. Shagema is cool. Shokatatone is like the most fun thing to say. Chosuke, yeah, I like that one a lot. Partly just because of its location, I like the shrine. It's just convenient. Gore Tor. See, people don't agree on half the shrine pronunciations. So I just feel like I'm gonna start a war when I talk about them. So I hear people say Goraya Tor, and I'm like, huh? It's obviously Gore Tor. Gore Tor, yeah, exactly. I supposed to like Gore or something weird. It might just be Tay, actually. Tay has some weird pronunciations for the shrines. And some of them I agree with, and some of them I don't. I swear, oh shoot, I golded. I was just about to write about how I never saved time on that split, and then I golded it, like, bruh. Alright, here comes, like, the worst part of the run. Okay, got half of it. Maybe a third. Because after these rock bridges were pretty bad, too, but... Right, that was pretty smooth. That could have been a lot better, but it was pretty smooth. Sub 37 SOB, sub 37 Monka, dude. If my summer best goes sub 37, I might have to spend like 2 weeks grinding the run. Which I really don't want to do, I'll be honest. But I will, like, give my word that I will do that. If my summer best goes sub 37, I will spend 2 weeks playing only this run. I need the break from any percent anyway. So I'm secretly hoping that it does happen, and at the same time, I'm secretly hoping it doesn't. Here's where we used to buffer, because it takes a while to load in some stuff, but unless you're slow like I just was there and lose time, then it doesn't actually matter. Aw, crap. Crap. Why'd I have to go and say it? Come on, man. Come on. Well, at least we know it's freaking possible. Holy crap. But also, do you have any idea how much of that is fake gold? Because I definitely don't. I might have to make new splits. Again. Because some of it might just be like places where I randomly split early or something. Like my current Lake Hylia gold, I split really early on. By accident. I might just nuke that gold. And set it back up as something else. I love that deer standing there. It looks so epic with the sun behind it. Only way to... Yeah, exactly. The only way to get anything is by golding. Yeah, relatable. No? Okay, we got a good one. We're good. Let's go. Okay, please don't go left. Alright, we didn't go left, dude. Pog. We're gonna save a bit of time here. I've made a couple of pretty large mistakes this run too, so I'm glad that it's actually going so well, because there's little time saves laying around everywhere if this world records. Not like large mistakes, but large enough to save a second or two. If we break 20 seconds ahead, I swear, man. Oh, we didn't. Dude, why did I get 3 golds in a row? Hello, your phone died. That's sad. I hope it's back now. I hate that I golded Zora's Domain, though, because Zora's Domain is like... No. It's gonna be impossible to play against this run, though. Because, like, there's time save early, but Zora's Domain's gonna kill it whenever I get there. Alright, let's go. Alright, yeah, I'd appreciate it if nobody said anything about it PVing in the chat, because it always jinxes it. Like, nothing against anybody in particular, but, like, when somebody says something in chat, like, oh yeah, this could PV, I say, like, yeah, it could. Then it dies immediately. It's not gonna PV exactly. That's the kind of mindset we want. Okay, not nobody say anything. I still need you guys to talk in chat, or I'll feel stupid talking to myself. But, well, it's not actually that important. I got used to talking to myself, but... If I'm pretty stupid... Oh, are you still fighting that? I know the feeling of fighting, like, a specific program for hours and hours and hours. Eventually, sometimes I'll find a workaround, and then sometimes I'll just decide to live with whatever, I'm stuck with it. That's how in Myst right now, that's why I've just kind of given up on development of it for a while. So I'm really frustrated with my inability to create a right-click menu. It's really easy on Windows. There's a Windows API call you can make that will just create it for you. But on no other platform is there a consistent way to do it. Even on macOS, I can't find anything. But especially on Linux, since there's multiple display server options for Linux, you can use X or Wayland, there's no good way to do it. So the only thing I can think of is literally using SDL, which is the library I'm currently using to render Myst, to create another window, and just ask the operating system to put it in the right place. Which is possible on X on Linux, but not on Wayland, because there's no way to ask Wayland to put your window in the right place. It just doesn't support that protocol. I don't know about Mac at all, because I can't get it to run on Mac, because my Mac is a VM, so it doesn't have hardware to accelerate with, so it won't run. All I know is that it'll compile and it'll start successfully, but like the window doesn't appear because I can't hardware accelerate. It's a VM. Anyway, yeah, so on Linux there's no... Basically the gist of it is that on Linux and macOS there's no good cross-platform way to make a right-click menu, so I've just given up on developing. I think I'll have to eventually settle for what I talked about, where I just make a window that pops up and sits there. And just hope that it doesn't spawn, like, 10,000 pixels away from where the user clicked. I always lose time on this segment, so let's see if we can break the curse. We won't. We're not breaking the curse. Anyway, so yeah. It's not the greatest solution, but it's the best one I can come up with, unfortunately. Oh, we didn't lose time. We broke 20 seconds ahead. Let's go. Well, how have I gotten 4 golds in a row, dude? It's time for me to, like, kill this run. Not saying that in, like, I'm gonna throw on purpose for content. I'm just saying, like, something bad's gonna happen, and it's gonna screw everything up. I mean, you do lose 40 seconds to missing Kakariko skip, so... Still 36.59. Yeah, I know, exactly. Some of us hasn't changed, so was it a real gold? No. It's fake. Doesn't exist. It's just due to splitting inaccuracies, not due to actually being faster. Okay, let's make this a clean Trilby Valley. It's already messed up. It's not that messed up. Let's make this cleaner than that. Okay, well that's not the right way to go, but I guess it's gonna work. Alright, alright. I'm a little bit worried about the end of this run. Because in the current world record, I saved like 6 seconds on the Hateno split alone. So, you know, take from that what you will. But to me, that means that it's really unlikely that I get a good one. No, don't kill the run. Okay. I've lost runs to that exact jump in the past, and it's really infuriating. Sometimes the bike will just get stuck there for like 20 or 30 seconds, and you can't do anything about it. I mean, as it is, we lost a second or two, which isn't too bad. I got really greedy. I got greedy and tried to turn early, and it hurt me there. Just a second ago. It's alright, though. I'm not gonna lose too much time to it. Yeah, you're right. Losing 20 seconds to the bike getting stuck on the rock. Well, I don't know. Because part of it isn't exactly my fault, necessarily. But, like, reloading Cryo BTV is 100% my fault almost all the time, and you lose 20 seconds to it, so... Oh, missing a terminal. Oh, no. That's gotta suck. What's like in SOR when I just run past the Sheikah Slate pedestal? I've done that so many times. And I usually don't get very far before I realize and get back on track, but sometimes I do, and I just get all the way to the door and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to press A. Skipping the cutscene first possible frame. Yeah, you're using turbo for that? Like, do you have a way to make sure you're on the perfect frame? I mean, I know you can't use turbo, but do you have a way to make sure you're on the right frame? Because I know in Twilight Princess, you can buffer an input, and it'll occur on the first possible frame if you hold it during the loading screen. That works in Twilight Princess HD, at least. So, I don't know. I don't know if there's. I don't think there's anything like that in this game. You just have to mash. Yikes! My mashing can be fast, but it's also really inconsistent. Alright, here comes like the bad part. I'm pretty Monka about this. Def fake golds, yeah, I know, right? Literally 5 golds in a row means they can't be anything but fake. No, it doesn't matter. You can count how many golds there are. They're on screen. Gotta say though, my heart rate is reaching calamity levels, and I'm not even... Yeah, I'm like 2 minutes or 3 minutes away from the end. You can't count. That is unfortunate, I gotta say. Ah, no, 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 no. I forget that rock exists sometimes, dude. I hate that rock. No! Oh my gosh, please don't kill the run. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Monka, dude. Monka! Okay, right. This is fine. We're gonna lose maybe 2 or 3 seconds, but that is okay. As long as we don't fall off the cliff, we're good. Nope, we're about to fall off the cliff. That's it. The run's dead. Okay. Slow turnaround. That's alright. It's alright. Oh, shoot. Thanks for reminding me to split. Shoot, I didn't lose that much time. Haha. Just... Sorry, game. I have to think really hard about the drifting in Kakariko, which makes me think that I should just delete that split. We almost fell off, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna get a massive gold, so I'm gonna have to delete it. It's gonna be a literal 10-second gold, so... we just have to kill the gold. Go! Make the bike. Bike, bike. How do you skip a split? I could never figure out how to do it. Maybe I don't have a key bound to that. It's alright. It's not really a gold. It's a lie. So I've seen people skip splits, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. It's alright though, we can just nuke the gold. I can actually just go in and frame count and figure out when the timer should have been at, and then set the live split file to be that. Bruh, this is really Monka. There's not a lot left that I can screw up too bad, but there is a couple of things. For example, I could run into this water and explode. Okay, no, no! I called it, dude. I literally called that was gonna happen. Kisame, you can complete the test of strength shrines in your IL file. Alright, come on, guys, let's go. Come on, come on. Not losing this run. In the last 3 minutes. I mean, I kinda lost the run in the last 3 minutes, but not too bad. Alright, let's go. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Everything's okay. Just gotta drive. I literally called that I was gonna die in the water, though. I'm stupid. I gotta quit driving through that lake. I feel like they definitely should have made the maximum water limit for the bike a little bit deeper, though. No! I'm not losing this run to this fence again, dude. I'm not losing any more runs to that fence ever again. I gotta practice that. I swear to God, man. Oh my gosh. Why? Why now, dude? Why now? Of all times, did we have to lose a world record like that? Oh my gosh, dude, why? Why did it have to be like that? This run's literally impossible to play against now. This run's literally not even playable against it. Come on. Well, I guess I'm gonna end stream there. That's really disappointing. Yeah, let's find someone to raid. Hang on. Let's see who's live. Yeah, we'll raid Tapir, because he raided me yesterday, so why not? Thanks for GG's, ADM. Hang on, I'm stupid. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys later. Dude, that was such a disappointing run. Yeah, bye.